Welcome back to it. It's Maths Masterclass with Leo. Today we are doing questions on complex numbers. We're doing examples on complex numbers. We did addition of complex numbers when we did introduction. I'll share the link with you on the comment section. We did what? The addition, subtraction, and multiplication of complex numbers. So now we'll do questions on those three, right? So now, if I were to have something like this, 3 plus 5i plus into what? 4 minus 2i. They say I need to add these complex numbers. I need to add these complex numbers. So the real part will add, and the real part will add the real part. The imaginary will add the imaginary. So now 3 and 4 will add such that we have something like a plus a c plus into what? B plus d I. Did this on the introduction. So now this will give us 3 plus 4, right, plus into what? 5 plus into negative 2i. This will give us 7 plus this and that. I believe it's 3i, which is our solution. B. Take the same question to subtraction. To subtraction, what we'll have is, okay, our answer is supposed to be something like this. Right? We did this introduction when we dealt with the on the previous video. Then now our solution is supposed to, this and this are supposed to subtract. We have 3 minus 4 plus into what? 5 minus into minus 2. I. This will give me negative 1 plus this will give me 7. I. Right? Then now let's go to multiplication. This is addition, this is subtraction because of this, because of that. Right? So now let's go to multiplication. If you were to have something like 3 plus 5i, taking the same equation into 4 minus 2i. Multiply this thing. When you multiply this thing, what you'll do is you'll just use the FOIL method. As simple as that. Use the FOIL method. Then when you FOIL it, what you'll have is 3 multiplied by 4, it will give us 12. 3 multiplied by negative 2i, it will give us negative 6i. 5i multiplied by 4, it will give us plus 20i. Then 5i multiplied by negative 2i, it will give us negative 10i squared. Right? So now I can add the like terms, this and that will add. Then I'll have 12 minus, is it minus? It's plus 14i minus 10i squared. This one I can't further simplify it, but this one I can further simplify it. How? Because we said, or we know that this is that. Right? We know that I or imaginary I, which is equals to negative root of negative 1. Then if I have I squared, it means I can just say this is going to be root of negative 1 part squared now. Then this will give me what? Negative 1. So I'll have 12 plus 14i minus 10 into what? Root of negative 1 squared. Then 12 plus 14i, negative 10 into negative 1. Then 12 plus 14i, this is plus 10. This will give us 22 plus 14i. That is how we do multiplication of what? Of complex numbers. Now let's get a simple example. If you were to have something like I to the power 23, then they say you need to simplify it or write this thing in terms of a vector form. Not a vector form, but a complex number. Right? So now I'll give you, if you need to do it first, you can just pause the video and then try to do it. But otherwise, let's do it. If I have something like this, I can split this thing. How can I split it? I can split it in terms of I to the power, what? I to the power 22 multiplied by I. Laws of exponents. If I multiply by I, actually, laws of exponents. When I add this and that, it will give me I to the power 23. Right? But I know a very simple rule that when I square a negative, when I square this actually, when I square this an even number to that, or square of an even number to that, I'll have, if I have I to the power 22, I can just rewrite this thing and say this is going to be square root of negative 1 to the power 22. Okay, logically, when I say square root of negative 1 to the power 22, it's supposed to give me negative 1, right? Supposed to give me negative 1. So it means my solution can be, I can write my solution as what? Okay, if I have I to the power 23, this can be written as I to the power 22 multiplied by I, then this will give me into negative, okay, how am I too fast? Negative 1, 22 multiplied by I. And this will give me what? Negative 1i or negative I. That is my solution. As simple as that. Right? As simple as that. Let's confirm with our calculator. Because, yes, our answer is negative I. So now, we are done as far as addition, multiplication, and subtraction of complex numbers. Now, on the next video, I'll do a short introduction to what we call division of complex numbers. Next video, division of complex numbers. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing the content with your friends. Tango!